Today on Santa Monica Update.
On this edition of Santa Monica Update, we're going to take you behind the scenes of Pacific Park's world-famous Ferris wheel. Lights, lots of lights.
Coming up, Santa Monica receives a visit from a prestigious author and thinker.
The city's newest affordable housing development at 26th and Broadway is a green gem. Coming up, we'll take you on an insider's tour.
We have those stories and more news from the city of Santa Monica coming up. I'm Tamara Henry.
Santa Monica Update, your source for local news in Santa Monica. Santa Monica Update starts now.
Welcome to Santa Monica Update. For the third year in a row, the Santa Monica Public Library has earned top marks from Library Journal's National Rating of Public Libraries. Our city's library is the only Southern California library to earn the prestigious 5-star rating. The LJ Index shows how a library's performance stacks up to other comparable libraries. It provides guidance on how public libraries can better inform their stakeholders. City Librarian Greg Mullen says the Santa Monica Public Library is an excellent starting place for whatever you want to do or be. Thousands visit every day to accelerate their job search, explore new business ideas, stimulate their imagination, or build new connections. The Santa Monica Library offers services and programs for all ages and interests at 4 neighborhood locations. And if you want online services, you'll find them at our website at smpl.org. Hear that sound? That's the sound of the law being broken. People who use leaf blowers now face hefty fines in Santa Monica. After 2 years of intensive public outreach and thousands of warning letters to property owners, the city of Santa Monica is stepping up enforcement of its leaf blower ban by shifting to financial penalties. All types of leaf blowers, whether gas, electric, or battery powered, are banned in the city. In November, the Office of Sustainability and the Environment began issuing fines on the spot to anyone found using a leaf blower. Property owners and people responsible for the property will receive a notice warning them that a fine was assessed for leaf blower use. Property owners will then be financially liable for subsequent offenses. Fines start at $250 and may be issued to the leaf blower operator, the operator owner, or the persons responsible for the property. If you see a leaf blower in operation, please report it using email at savewater@smgov.net or call our hotline at 310-458-4952 or use the GO system, smgov.net/go. For more information on sustainable landscaping practices and the leaf blower ban, visit sustainablesm.org/leafblower. What soars 9 stories high and lifts riders more than 130 feet above the Pacific Ocean? If you guessed Pacific Park's Ferris wheel, you're right. Gail Choice goes behind the scenes to learn how the magic is created.
Yeah, please don't tell anybody I have fun doing this. It is. I love the creative aspect of it.
Dana Wyatt, your secret is out. He's the man behind one of the city of Santa Monica's most famous landmarks, Pacific Wheel at Pacific Park. And what's not to love? His creative genius delights people from around the world and right here at home.
I'm not a creative person or an artistic person by nature, by career, by hobby, but I am a very visual person.
Call it what you will. Others use brushstrokes to create art. Wyatt creates with thousands of LED lights.
It's a very dynamic system. There's 160,000 individual LEDs on the Ferris wheel. There's 3 sets of colors, blue, red, and green. And by combining different colors together, I can make magenta, yellow, purple, turn them all on, they're all white, turn them off, and they're black. This is one light pixel that is on the Ferris wheel. There are hundreds of these, and as I turn it on, you'll see that there are numerous different color LEDs on this circuit board. So this is one of many on the wheel, and the computer program tells it what to do.
A lot of thought goes into creating Pacific Wheel's light designs.
You have to be able to develop a storyboard. It's organized. It says, okay, for the first 10 seconds, the lighting's going to do this, and then it's going to transition into this, and you kind of want to tell a story. The movement, the animation of the lighting is truly animation. I program it one frame at a time.
The results of all this thoughtful planning is showcased around the world. And if you're concerned about the impact on the environment, don't be.
We also enjoy a tremendous amount of energy savings because the LED lights use 75% less electricity than the old bulbs. And we have twice as many spokes, and we're still using 75% less power.
And it should come as no surprise that 4th of July and Valentine's Day are top favorites at Pacific Wheel. Gail Choice, Santa Monica Update.
In addition to the Pacific Wheel, Ferris Wheel, Pacific Park signature rides include the West Coaster and Inky's Airlift Balloon Ride. For additional information and hours of operation, call 310-260-8744 or visit the website at packpark.com. The holidays are here, and historic Main Street in Santa Monica is getting into the spirit. Main Street Santa Monica is an eclectic collection of restaurants, boutiques, cafes, and various services stretching for about a mile from Pico south to the Santa Monica city limit. It is not the mall. Historic and going green, the street offers numerous unique shopping and dining experiences. Main Street is also popular for the weekly farmers market every Sunday at Heritage Square, the annual summer solstice, and the annual holiday event featuring the shopping cart tree. For more information, visit mainstreetsm.com. A prestigious author recently visited Santa Monica with her book, A Paradise Built in Hell: The Extraordinary Communities That Arise in Disaster-Hit Areas. We attended her book signing and heard her speak on our need for community and common purpose. Here's my report.
Today was amazing, and so was her book, because I was at the 9/11 site. I was a New York City school teacher, and I was teaching right downtown when it happened. And she's really, really gifted in terms of her writing, but also the way she was speaking today.
The book I wrote is not only about what happens specifically in disasters, but what it reveals about human nature.
A Paradise Built in Hell: The Extraordinary Communities That Arise in Disaster is a work of narrative nonfiction that reaches surprising conclusions about our need for community and common purpose. The book began as an essay published by Harper's Magazine the day that Hurricane Katrina hit the Gulf Coast, and was partially inspired by the author's experiences immediately following the Bay Area's 1989 Loma Prieta earthquake. The book is part of a project of the Center for Social Cohesion and also part of the California Reads Initiative.
I thought it was important to come today because, after all, we live in a disaster-prone community.
Because the book is about the aftermath of disasters and how communities work together, it was a natural fit to do our program series around.
Blending reportage and analysis, the book surveys natural and man-made disasters, including the 1906 San Francisco earthquake, the 1985 Mexico City earthquake, the September 11th attacks, and Hurricane Katrina. Solnit contrasts conventional portrayals of negative human behavior and social deterioration in times of crisis with a much more positive view that disasters can actually give us a sense of community and purposefulness, truly democracy in action, with neighbors and strangers rescuing, feeding, and housing each other. A Paradise Built in Hell explores the implications for everyday democracy by asking how we can harness the power of the individual and make society more collaborative, trusting, optimistic, and purposeful.
I think we also have a deep need for what you could call public love, which is both giving and receiving, a sense of membership in the community, a sense of political agency, a sense of being part of something larger than you, of being part of a meaningful society. And so that public love is an unmet need we don't even talk about, but in disaster sometimes that need is met.
If you missed today's talk, don't worry, it will soon be available on DVD so you can check it out at the library. Reporting for Santa Monica Update, I'm Tamara Henry. A Paradise Built in Hell was named a 2009 Notable Book of the Year by the New York Times and a 2009 Best Book of the Year by the Los Angeles Times, the New Yorker, the Washington Post, and the Christian Science Monitor. For more information about upcoming authors and book signings at the library, go to smpl.org. The city's rapidly expanding affordable housing profile has grown by another 33 units with a beautiful new 4-building community at 26th and Broadway. On the surface, this development features an interesting design with innovative architectural elements, coupled with all the modern amenities you could hope for. But at the heart lies a Santa Monica trademark, sustainability. Let's join reporter Ned Rolsma on an insider's tour of this cool contemporary housing complex and see the characteristics that make this eco-chic community an ideal place to call home.
The brand new development at 2602 Broadway is the city's latest entry in their expanding collection of affordable housing. This cool contemporary complex is located at 26th Street and Broadway in the heart of Santa Monica. Just a short trip from grocery stores, shopping, dining, and entertainment. And it's only minutes from our world-famous beaches and the iconic Santa Monica Pier. Plus, it's close to the 10 and 405 freeways, and it's easily accessible by Big Blue Bus and Metro. And for those on 2 wheels, or 2 feet, it's in one of the city's most walkable and bikeable neighborhoods. So no matter how you get around, you'll be right where you want to be. 2602 Broadway contains 33 affordably priced 2- and 3-bedroom residences in 4 modern, uniquely styled buildings situated on an attractive property with plenty of open space. There are raised planters for community gardens, a children's playground, and lots of native drought-tolerant landscaping paired alongside several beautiful, mature trees that have been on the property for years. Residents of 2602 Broadway will enjoy a host of modern amenities, including gated, controlled access subterranean parking, elevators, on-site laundry facilities, trash and recycling chutes, a community meeting room, and a Boys and Girls Club with after-school programming. All 33 of these charming units include granite countertops, solid wood kitchen cabinetry, and come with refrigerators, stoves, dishwashers, and heating units. And living in this community wouldn't be complete without a Santa Monica trademark, sustainability. 2602 Broadway is an energy-efficient building from top to bottom, starting with a green roof that uses native plants to absorb rainwater and help keep the structure cool. Plus, these vented, fiber cement paneled exterior walls help absorb sunlight and keep air moving to promote natural cooling. Also, plenty of windows let in lots of natural light while taking advantage of Santa Monica's legendary ocean breezes. Features that'll make a big difference in comfort without using excess utilities. And while these funky window frames create a distinctive look, they serve a deeper purpose. They optimize shading during peak hours of sun exposure, meaning you'll stay cool and comfortable even at the hottest times of the day. Inside, there's also formaldehyde-free insulation, low VOC paints, 100% recycled green label carpeting, plant and base linoleum flooring, and fully sealed cabinets. And one of the coolest eco-friendly features is one you won't see, an underground stormwater collection and treatment system that filters urban runoff and reuses it in the landscaping through a highly efficient drip irrigation system. 2602 Broadway is a green gem. It's part eco-chic, part eco-conscious. It looks cool, and the building will stay cool. It's stylish, yet sustainable, and it's the perfect place to call home. For more information, visit 2602broadway.com today. 2602 Broadway is a community corporation of Santa Monica Development. To learn more about obtaining affordable housing in the area, visit communitycorp.org.
Well, that's it for this edition of Santa Monica Update. Please remember, when you're out walking or driving in Santa Monica, keep your eyes moving, be alert to what's happening around you, and be careful. I'm Tamara Henry. For all of us at City TV, thank you for watching.